Now to another upset. Alderman Tony Thomas lost his battle to keep the seat he's held for 20 years. He lost the runoff for the District 6 seat to Georgia Southern Police Captain Kurtis Purtee. And we want to take a look at those numbers there. You see them on the screen with 100% of the precincts reporting Kurtis Purtee won with more than 300 votes more than Tony Thomas.
And now we want to take you to the Kurtis Purtee watch party. WSAV's Alex Bazarjian is there for us tonight. Alex?
Well, this watch party quickly turned into a victory party, and the man of the hour is joining me now, Kurtis Purtee. And you know, your opponent held this post for 20 years. This is an upset. So tell me what this means for you and for District 6.
This is a huge win for District 6. I think that I said initially from the beginning, 53% of people wanted to change in the district and wanted to change citywide. This is what they've got. I think what they're looking for is some fresh perspective and somebody willing to listen to them and be that voice for those folks.
And what was your secret? I mean, again, this man is running on experience, and of course, you know, he had a lot of faithful voters here. So what was the secret here for your win?
Well, he's been in office for 20 years, but I've been a 20-year public servant and 19 of those years in law enforcement, so I've had a lot of community involvement. I'll tell you, one of the big things that helped us out was getting out talking to community members, being able to identify the issues within the district and citywide, and just bridging those gaps, which I think existed at the time. We've had a lot of wonderful working relationship with some of those folks in the neighborhoods.
And I know transparency was a huge thing for your campaign, and you're looking at the city budget as something you know, that you want to focus on when you get into office. So talk more about that.
I think that's been kind of a staple for most of the elect aldermen, that we want to take a look at the budget. We want transparency in government. We want transparency in Savannah. That's what we're about, and I think that's what Savannah folks are going to get. We're going to tear that budget apart, see what we've got, and try to make sure we can account for everything that comes in and goes out.
Right, well, a historical night for District 6. Congratulations, Kurtis. We'll have a live update at 11. Thanks for joining us, but for now, reporting live in Savannah, Alex Bazarjian, WSAV News 3.
All right, Alex, thank you. Well, it is the end of an era for Alderman Tony Thomas. He lost a seat he'd held for 2 decades. News 3's Danny Dykes is at the watch party tonight. She is joining us live now from Carrie Hilliard's on Abercorn Street. Danny.
Deal of time to thank all of his supporters. He says, of course, he's disappointed with the results, but now it's time for the district to come together. Take a look. This is video from earlier on in the night. Thomas told his friends and loved ones he never expected this to be an easy home run. He's faced challengers in the past, and this was even his first runoff election. Thomas says projects are still in the works for District 6, such as the Regional Community Center, sidewalk repairs, and now they have a council full of newcomers. He says this decision will just give him an opportunity to serve his community in different ways.
Life doesn't end. Public service is something that you know comes in your blood and something you want to do. But you know, if by chance that comes to an end at the end of December, Tony will find many things that will keep him occupied.
Thomas also teased there's always Chatham County elections next year. Live on the south side of Savannah, Danny Dykes, WSAV News 3.